Hi, my name is Jamie with Friends of the Rainforest, and I love food. Here are some of my favorites. What do all these foods have in common? They all grow in tropical rainforest environments. Some foods, like certified Rainforest Alliance and fair trade bananas or coffee beans, can be grown in harmony with the natural environment. But others, like beef or cattle, are farmed in ways that harm the environment. This harm comes in many forms. When large areas of forest are burned to make room for cattle farms, there are fewer trees to absorb carbon dioxide and fewer roots to prevent erosion of the soil. Soil and other pollutants wash into nearby rivers and streams, making water potentially dangerous for wildlife and people. People who are passionate about protecting the people, plants, and animals of the rainforest from harmful farming practices can advocate for laws to hold large companies accountable for the damage they cause and work together to make sustainable alternatives accessible for everyone. One way I work to lessen my reliance on global food systems and corporations is to grow my own food. I started gardening at the Dogtown Community Garden in March 2020 as the COVID-19 pandemic began to shut down businesses and made it challenging to shop for groceries safely. I was working with an extremely limited budget at the time and needed a way to grow food with very little starting cost. I was learning a lot on the fly, from companion planting to organic pest prevention to preserving foods. I was able to give fresh produce to my neighbors and send jars of pickled vegetables and lemon cucumbers home to family. It was liberating and empowering. As the year progressed, I found mentors and online experts that taught me more about organic farming, food as mutual aid, and foraging wild foods. Check the links in the description below for resources on farming and food justice. In the description, I have also highlighted some other organizations in the St. Louis area that work on issues of food justice, environmental justice, and education on these topics. Another way to lessen your environmental impact for free is to learn to forage your own food. Here are some wild edible plants in my neighborhood in a public space that is free of pesticides. Violets are commonly made into syrups to flavor drinks or candied to garnish desserts. They can also be added to salads as a garnish with no additional prep work. Violet lemonade is not only delicious, but is a great chemistry experiment as the pH-sensitive violet syrup changes from purple to pink with the addition of acid from lemons. Red buds can be harvested and eaten raw, made into syrup or jam, or pickled to add to salads. Like many flowers, they can be baked into just about any dessert. Purple dead nettle, which is actually not a nettle but part of the mint family, is great in salads, sautéed with eggs, or added to broths. The same goes for henbit, another member of the mint family. Every part of the dandelion is edible, from the roots to leaves to flowers. They are great in salads or sautéed with other grains, and the flowers and roots can be used to make tea. There is some anecdotal evidence of health benefits, but dandelion root tea is commonly used as a coffee substitute. Check the links in the description below for tips on safely gathering food, recipes, and other incredible experts to follow.